Hello. Hello, darling. Hello. Before we start the reading today, I have a quote from this book, Life of Freedom. Truth is like a flame without definite form. It varies from moment to moment. No man can describe it, but by the light of truth alone you must walk, if you would keep the flower of understanding with you always. Truth is like a dancing flame. All right, let's get to it, shall we? I'm feeling this one. Intention. Nope. Yeah, I see quick movement forward. And whatever this movement forward is going to be can cause a lot of excitement, can cause a lot of emotional upheaval. That there's a sense here that before this happens, it's time now to set your intention, even if you don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, there's going to be an opportunity / there's an adventure awaiting you. Or maybe this is something part of your intention now. Where do you want to go in life? There's a sense of there's just been a lot of reflections, especially about reacting out of an emotional place. Kind of leaving behind old ways of being, right? And you're moving forward in your power, harnessing your power, being in your power, rather than from a space where you're kind of out of control. You have to be careful with with how you move. Before you move, really make sure that it sits right in your gut. This is intuition based, but it doesn't mean that you have to move fast. Even if you feel more comfortable with decisions that, or your comfort zone might lie in things that you're trying to get away from. Or rather, what I mean is you're moving towards a more positive way of life, of being, but maybe that positivity isn't something you're quite used to. It could feel a little bit like, is this realistic? Do I really deserve this? But there's an emphasis here to continuously reflect and say, yes, I do want to move forward on what makes me feel good, what's going to make me feel the best in the future as well. Oh, wow. Let's see over here. There's a sense of being very upfront. I don't know why I'm getting that message. There's a sense of being very upfront with yourself, mostly, specifically about how you relate and connect with someone or some people who are very close to you and important to you. What I mean by this is you're meant to move forward on your own accord in some way. Even if you have a very strong connection coming in, there's a sense of you prioritizing your wish and desire, something like a really great purpose here that you're meant to. But this does not mean that you should be led by your head rather than your heart. It's like, this is about your dreaming. This is about your greatest purpose, your highest calling. So it's important that you listen to yourself here. Consult yourself, consult your joy. There's a sense of you kind of just being, very wise with your energy, who you give it to. And so whatever unfolds with anyone, if there is a connection coming, which I feel like there is, or there's something about connection energy, there's a sense of approaching it very much in a new way, expanded way, not how you're used to. Yeah. Once you make the intention, once you choose, you can surrender. You know what I mean? That's your own. It's really your main thing is to make the intention. And I like intention more than wish, because intention is the most powerful way to manifest and to create, especially because it's usually when you speak in intention wise, you're going to the core of what you really want, rather than being driven in the transient world, right? It's like, I am shining, I am a shining star, I'm sharing my gift, I am, and it's present too, I am, rather than like, I want a house. It's like, I am at home within myself right now and always. It's extremely powerful. And when you set those intentions, and there's something really core intentions. Like, we're not just talking about, like, this is like purpose. This is very purpose driven here. Ooh, yeah, wow. The aces have just been like very vocal recently. This is very much about your purpose and your emotional fulfillment. Your heart and your purpose, are like speaking together. Relationships and your purpose are very much like, these are going to be unfolding together right now, in a new way. And so you can focus your intention on your relationship with yourself and everything around you, as well as your deepest passion, what lights you up, your purpose, right? Okay, let's clear the table here, and I feel like there's another message coming through here. Feel it buzzing. Okay. Oh, sisters healing. Oh, man. It's interesting doing these readings every day, because now I've been like dreaming of certain cards, and this card came up last night. It was actually cool. I was in the store, and it was like a creator that I really respect. I was exploring his workshop with all these different friends of mine. Yeah. There's something here about purpose. I've been feeling this stepping in of this very divine masculine energy, and with that, a lot of like feminine healing is just naturally occurring. I think, just having that energy be present is enough to shift things. I'm seeing here, he speaks again. I'm really seeing here a connection mostly about how you relate with your own feminine rather than any person around you. And this has to do with your creativity and your creation. This is why we're talking about this so much, because it's not just how you relate with people, it's about how you relate to your purpose, and how you're able to channel it. Because now more than ever, the world needs people to be connected to both their masculine and feminine, but in a beautiful way. I mean, I always thought that the most gorgeous men are connected with their feminine. The most gorgeous women are connected with their masculine. It's just how it is. When it comes to your purpose, to what's like invigorating your heart, even if it feels like a spark sometimes, like it doesn't even feel like sometimes it can be a roaring flame, but if all you find is a tiny spark, be so generous with this spark. Give it so much attention, give it so much love, give it so much appreciation. There's a sense of you can't lose here. You know, the spark is just not going to go out. It's never going to die. It's like and there's a sense here, it's like you can be happy in the sense that, like, honestly, time doesn't matter. You're going to have lifetimes to fulfill this if you don't fill this out now. There's no real pressure, you know? And this is about, the thing is, it's like, it matters how you approach it, how you do it. You know, if you're just going to force yourself to do it and not enjoy it, this does not have anything to do with your purpose. Your purpose is not to just accomplish something. It's the energy behind what you put into it, right? And that's exactly why, like, sometimes you feel like, why am I not doing it? What is going on? It's like you have to reach an emotional, spiritual consciousness to be able to complete this purpose, right? And this is why we're talking about healing different aspects of ourselves and anything. Like, I'm not saying there's no action behind this. This is what's going behind the action. This is the energy, okay? Sometimes I'm like very... there's a sense of bringing back a more innocent form of yourself for this process. A softer side of yourself. You've proven that you can make correct boundaries, that you have made correct boundaries, and that you can move forward bold, strongly. We know this already. And it's like, that's why this time might feel strange, because it's like you're being asked to move in a different way. You're being asked to move in a softer way, maybe a more, like a way of yourself that you haven't seen in a long time. You know, the world might have been a bit difficult for you, but it's like we're clearing out all of the toughness that had to exist because of that. And you grew strong for a reason. Like you needed that. But there's a new, that's always in the back of you, you know. It's like whatever you're doing now, it's going to inherently come with that strength, you know, with that power. And that wisdom, it's like you're just channeling that naturally. It's not something you even have to be concerned with. What you're being asked to is to tap into this really I don't know. Let's see, let's kind of find better words. Strength and softness. strength and softness. This is the healed, this is you as a healed, complete individual that we're tapping into completely. From the very core, from the very root. And this is, your purpose is, like I said, it's completely about the energy behind what you're doing. Okay, let's pull maybe one more card and then that'll be it for today. Higher knowledge. The choices you make today, you are bringing the future into the present by making the correct choices. You have the ability to be one with your goal currently, right now, at this very moment, at this very second. There is no later. The choices you make now, you bring the future into your present. You are one with the very thing you love the most. Allow everything to shed, to be gone. This is a very, this is a courageous thing that is being asked of you right now. To truly exist in the discomfort of living presently, rawly. To truly exist like that. This is what's being asked of you, is just to literally live right now as rawly as you can, meaning without distraction, as being as present as you possibly can, because you are one with the exact thing that you love the most. Your purpose, you have it now. Everything is here for you at this very moment. But there's a sense of just, you cannot be, or you can be afraid. You can be, and you might be. But that's okay, because the difference between the hero and the coward is the hero does the action. And what is there another word here? Life is on the very cusp of life and death. It's on the cusp, meaning when you allow things to when you really let things go, when you can face reality, where you can face life truly, things will disappear, and that can be uncomfortable, but the fulfillment here is endless. Your vibrations here are there's something very it's not willful action, it's just, it's pure, it's very pure energy here. It's direct. So that you're being asked to be direct with yourself here. Not harsh. It's out of sweetness. This is all being born out of sweetness and love. Okay, this has been your message for today. One more card. 2 more cards. Ooh. Be so grateful for your courage. Recognize it. So grateful for you, for spending this moment of time with me. I'm very much enjoying existing on this YouTube channel. It's quite fun. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon. Mwah!